What really happened to the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs? Coach Steve Kerr just revealed the raw truth about Stephen Curry's heartbreaking injury and Jimmy Butler's impact that nearly flipped their season around. This isn't the typical press talk. Kerr gets brutally honest about what went wrong, how Butler gave them a fighting chance, and what the future holds for the Warriors dynasty. From injuries to bold new lineups, the truth is finally out. If you're a real Warriors fan, you need to hear this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's absolutely insane video, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on any of the latest NBA drama and Golden State Warriors news. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to hear from all of you. Let's build this basketball community together. Now, buckle up, because what we're about to break down is a roller coaster of emotions, heartbreak, and major revelations straight from inside the Golden State Warriors locker room. Yes, the Warriors have officially been eliminated from the playoffs, and it came with shocking twists, injuries, unexpected heroics, and raw, unfiltered truths from none other than head coach Steve Kerr himself. After the Warriors' unexpected playoff exit, the media rushed to get answers, and Kerr did not hold back. He delivered a powerful and deeply honest reflection on everything that went down, and trust me, it paints a vivid picture of just how high the stakes were, and how close this team was to pulling off something special if not for a few devastating setbacks. Let's start with the name everyone's talking about, Steph Curry. The face of the franchise. The legend. The heartbeat of the Golden State Warriors. According to Steve Kerr, everything changed when Curry went down with a hamstring injury during the Western Conference semifinals. Kerr's words were filled with both disappointment and realism. "I learned a long time ago," Kerr said, "the playoffs are really about health." And that's not just a quote, it's a bitter truth for any championship team. No matter how much talent you have, how brilliant your schemes are, or how deep your bench may seem, if your top guys aren't healthy, your season can unravel in an instant. Curry's injury wasn't just a physical blow, it was psychological. It was a gut punch to the entire team. You could feel the energy shift the moment he limped off the court. The Warriors were no longer the same team. The offense lost its rhythm, the defense lost its intensity, and most importantly, the confidence, the swagger that defines Golden State vanished overnight. This was not just about losing points on the board. It was about losing their compass, their leader, their belief. But here's the part that's going to shock a lot of fans when Kerr shifted the spotlight to Jimmy Butler. Yes, Jimmy freaking Butler. Mid-season acquisition. Unexpected arrival. And yet, a total game changer. "Jimmy changed our season," Kerr said. "Flipped everything for us. Gave us a chance." Those are not casual compliments. That's admiration. That's respect. That's a head coach telling the world that without Jimmy Butler, the Warriors probably wouldn't have even made it this far. Butler brought fire. He brought leadership. And he brought that signature playoff grit that he's become known for. Even though he battled through illness during the postseason, Jimmy suited up. He showed up. He inspired his teammates. And honestly, that kind of mental toughness can't be taught. That's what separates the good from the great. And Butler proved, once again, that he belongs in that elite category. The midseason trade that brought Butler to the Bay Area raised plenty of eyebrows back when it happened. Some analysts questioned the fit, wondered about chemistry, and even speculated whether Butler would clash with the Warriors' existing core. But instead of causing friction, he did the opposite. He became the glue. The spark. The fire starter who reignited Golden State's championship hopes, even if only briefly. And as Kerr explained, while Butler and Curry were the headlines, there's an entirely different storyline brewing behind the scenes. One that has Warriors fans feeling something they haven't felt in a while: optimism. Because when Curry went down and Butler was limited, someone had to step up. And that's exactly what the young guns did. Brandon Podziemski and Moses Moody, two names that might not yet be household-level NBA stars, but let me tell you something, they showed up when it mattered most. In those gritty, high-pressure playoff moments, they didn't flinch. They took on bigger roles, faced elite competition, and gave this team hope. And that's what Kerr is really excited about. He sees the evolution. He sees the hunger. And more importantly, he sees the future. Moody showed he's more than just a rotation player. His defensive hustle, his willingness to attack the rim, and his overall court awareness put him squarely on Kerr's radar for an even bigger role next season. Meanwhile, Podziemski? This kid is electric. He's confident, composed, and plays with a maturity far beyond his years. He might be one of the biggest developmental surprises in recent Warriors history. But Kerr didn't stop there. He also hinted at potential changes in the Warriors' lineup heading into next season. And this is where things get really interesting. One of the most notable comments was about Draymond Green's position specifically, the possibility of moving him away from the center spot. This could open up huge opportunities for players like Tracy Jackson-Davis or even the towering and promising Quinton Post. That's right, Kerr is looking at the big picture. He knows this team can't just rely on its stars anymore. It's about depth. It's about adaptability. It's about preparing the next wave of Warriors to carry the torch. Now let's be real, Draymond has been a Warrior in every sense of the word. A defensive monster. A locker room leader. But with the way the league is evolving, and with the toll of years of physical play catching up, it makes sense to start looking at how best to manage his minutes and role. Whether that means coming off the bench, playing fewer small ball center lineups, or reshaping the rotations entirely, it's clear that change is coming. And it's not a bad thing, it's evolution. And evolution is exactly what the Warriors need right now. Steve Kerr's press conference was more than just a postseason wrap-up, it was a mission statement. A declaration that while this chapter may have ended in disappointment, the book is far from finished. Because this team isn't content with early exits. They're not interested in just being competitive. The Warriors want to win. They want to dominate. They want to raise banners. But to do that, they'll need a perfect storm: health, depth, and leadership. Curry will be back. Stronger. Hungrier. More focused than ever. Jimmy Butler? If he stays healthy and builds more chemistry with this team over the offseason, he could be the ultimate X factor, a seasoned playoff Warrior with one thing on his mind: a ring. The young guys? They're ready to take that next step. And the coaching staff? They've already started making adjustments. So, Warriors fans, don't be discouraged. This wasn't a failure, it was a reminder of how close greatness can be, and how fast it can slip away if even one piece falls out of place. But it was also a preview. A preview of what this team could become. A perfect blend of veteran brilliance and youthful fire.